All right, ladies, you got your instructions earlier. Last fight of the night. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands. Touch gloves. Have a great fight.
Demopoulos in the blue corner is wearing the black and the purple. Belismus is wearing the black and the pink. In the red corner, 3-3-minute rounds. Cage doors are closed. Main event of the night here at Tough Enough. This is Pack the Mac. And we are underway. Almost. Now we're underway. Both.
Wow.
Oh, man, Belismus catches her right away.
But Demopoulos is very good at submissions, and she's just climbed on to Velasquez right now.
Velasquez caught her, and she goes down, and then as Velasquez is coming in for another shot, Demopoulos just climbs her like a tree.
And she is holding on very tightly. It's an odd place to be for both of these fighters right now. Velasquez is trying to fight back, but like having Demopoulos just wrapped around her right now, and Demopoulos is throwing
oh man,
strikes.
Velasquez, she landed a big shot and slams her down to the ground.
They're back up. Wow, crowd's loving it. This is why these two ladies are in the main event. Yeah. Velasquez's hands look very crisp tonight.
Oh, man. Velasquez is throwing punches with bad intentions.
Can Demopoulos close that gap and get her to the ground, though?
.70 seconds remaining here in round number one. Very close, round number one. And Demopoulos pulls her to the ground. Ends up in bottom position.
This is a position she's won from in the past, though. We can see her pull an armbar out. We've seen her pull an armbar out really quick in the past.
And great utilization of her legs, too. So she's got a lot of power in her lower body, and she puts that to work for her. Look at how active her legs are. So you see how much pressure she's applying. She's using the heels. She's kicking out the butt. Everything that she's doing with her legs is deliberate.
Throwing some short shots there to the jaw of Velasquez as well. She's posturing up. I mean, Demopoulos staying very active off her back. She's very comfortable, and we can see very flexible as well, trying to get those legs up. She's got the body triangle going right now.
Yeah, she's got the figure four body lock, which now
Wow.
she's going for a go-go Pilata.
Can she pull it off?
So
Not
what
much
she
time
has
left.
to do is she has to pull her foot in front of the face and under the chin. Here we go with another slam from Velasquez. Picks her up and puts her down.
But she,
Those legs are creeping up, though. That's the end of round number one. Wow. This is a barn burner. People are thrilled by what they saw in round number one, and rightfully so. But, Mahoney, our question is, as best we can to try to analyze the fight, who won that round?
I mean, Velasquez landed some big, strong shots at the beginning of the fight, like we saw right here. Dropped Demopoulos, which I feel like that was probably the most devastating or most
significant shot, maybe?
Yeah, but I mean, Demopoulos was very, very active even in this position right here. She's landing shots while she's being held, but those big slams from Vilmus, I think, will probably give her the round.
Yeah.
But it was very close. A very well-fought first round from both of these women. This is why this is the main event.
Yeah, this is an awesome fight. So, Velasquez, I agree with you, won round number one because she dropped her with a punch, even though Demopoulos recovered very well and Demopoulos very active off her back. Velasquez with the slams as well as the knockdown, in my opinion, gets round number one. 3 more minutes on the clock. Round number two. Here we go. Big teep kick. Demopoulos walks right through it, drags her to the ground.
She wants this fight on the ground. She is very good. Velasquez showing some good balance right here. Nice kick as well. curious if Willismus is going to be a little shy on throwing those higher kicks, because we've seen Demopolis catch those and take her down and have the success on the ground.
I just don't know if you're in Willismus's position that you're thinking you're losing the fight when it goes to the ground. Clearly, when they're striking, this is where she wants to be.
Absolutely.
But I don't think that she's intimidated to go to the ground necessarily with Willismus, because she has been able to outmuscle her in a couple of spots. Yes, there's more danger there, in my opinion, but I doubt that she's thinking, oh, I can't go to the ground with her and be successful.
A little bit more feeling out in this round.
Yeah, and if anything, it's interesting. Again, up against the cage, Demopolis very comfortable to elevate herself off of the ground, but you see she's put her foot back down, and I think that may have to do with the slam that we saw last time from Willismus. Will she throw another slam in here? She does have her in just about the perfect position for it, but Demopolis has, another slam.
She's grabbing the ankle. Willismus landed some strikes there, but she's looking for that ankle. Willismus backs away.
Yeah, Willismus wisely wants to keep this striking as much as possible. A minute left here in round number 1. This is a really interesting chess match. Both fighters very comfortable no matter where the fight goes, but I think the edge on the ground is for Demopolis, and the edge standing is definitely for Willismus. Oh, big shot. She dropped her there and then just instantly waves her right back up.
Big right. She's very, very confident in her striking.
And rightfully so.
That training with Ray Sefo at Extreme Couture is paying off in spades.
Oh, man. They're trading big shots. She has to be careful, though. So she's looking for that home run shot now because she's had a taste of it. And she started to eat a lot of punches. She needs to keep her hands up. Final 10 seconds here of round number 2. Couple of more big shots. Demopolis stumbled again. Willismus has her up against the cage. That's the end of round number 2. This is a great fight, man. This is a lot of fun to call.
Both of these fighters incredibly tough, very skilled.
So I think the real story here, Mahoney, is that she drops her with that big right hand when she had her pushed up against the cage, right? So this is some of the action. I don't want to miss this here because this big slam was significant. It wasn't as significant as we saw in round number 1. Did a nice job with some of those hammer fists. But this moment right here where she drops her with this right hand, the fact that she didn't go in and try to get the finish there, that tells me something. That tells me that she definitely does not want to be on the ground.
Yep.
Because even when she had her hurt, she didn't follow her to the ground. She just said, get up. So I think you're right. Great analysis there that she is actively avoiding the ground with Demopolis because she knows she's more exposed there than anywhere else.
But she's having great success on her feet. Some amazing striking coming out of it.
It's a level of maturity that you see from fighters coming out of Extreme Couture, and just credit to Willismus for identifying her strengths even in the moment and her weaknesses and just saying, let's keep this fight where I'm best, and that's right here standing. I just want to see her keep her hands up.
Demopolis likes to trade, though.
Exactly.
She's a very tough fighter.
And Demopolis shoots in, shrugged right off by Willismus.
Demopolis must know that she needs a finish to win this fight, though. Oh, great hip toss there.
Nice hip toss by Willismus. She was in a fairly compromised position and just made the most of it, ends up in top position. Just over 2 minutes remaining here in the third and final round. Demopolis is trying to tie her up.
Big shots. Lots of ground and pound there. Just,
Now Willismus looking for a submission. Going to be hard to complete being pushed up against the fence like this. And Demopolis being as flexible as she is. And another slam's coming. No, Demopolis puts her feet back down, goes for a trip, but Willismus ends up, this is almost a perfect setting for an arm bar. She's just going to escape, though. Oh, no.
Something's the matter with her arm. Or the glove? She's holding her hand.
I think she may have broken her arm.
Oh.
She broke her arm.
Oh, it is. Or it's dislocated. It's her elbow. Yeah. Oh, it's hard to tell on the TV, but we're seeing it here.
Yeah, no, you see it right there. The elbow is clearly dislocated.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
They're gonna They're gonna wave it off.
Yeah, they have to.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so unfortunate. This was such a good fight, and this is not how either one of these fighters wanted this fight to end.
Yeah,
she was willing to fight through it too.
Yeah.
I mean, a true warrior, but I don't know how that happened. She's clearly upset.
They were all twisted up there, and her wrist just must have gotten stuck when she tried to escape.
Medical's coming in to check it out, and she's
they have to wave this off.
Yeah, it's done. And they're going to take her out now.
Man, what a huge ovation from the audience here in Las Vegas, but that is the official wave off of the fight. Man, what a great fight between these two ladies.
Absolutely.
A fantastic main event.
Wow.
A very, as you mentioned, Mahoney, a very unfortunate finish. The way that nobody wants to see a fight won or lost by just a freak injury
and
like that.
Nobody wants to see their opponent actually get hurt either.
Right.
You know, for a fight to end like that and for her to dislocate her elbow, that's just, she's not taking any joy in this.
And you know what? The respect to Demopoulos for handling this like a champion would.
Absolutely.
And you saw just the emotion on Will Smith's face when the ref was saying, "No, you can't fight through this. I'm sorry."
She wanted to.
She wanted to. She's arguing with the ref, but she had to physically hold her arm up with her other hand to keep it from just dangling there. We don't know if it's a dislocation or if there was some sort of break. Either way,
it looked like it was a dislocation at the elbow.
It did.
I'm no doctor.
Here we go. Official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 1 minute, 30 seconds into the third round, your winner by TKO due to injury and new Tough Enough Women's Strawweight Champion, Crystal Lil Monster Demopoulos. All right, fight fans.